MLB, do yourselves a favor and hire me as the next commissioner of Major League Baseball. I want to be hired as commissioner of Major League Baseball. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why I would do a better job than Rob Manfred as the commissioner of Major League Baseball. And the reason I need to be hired is because I would do so many better things than Rob Manfred's doing right now. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. Make sure to check out my other channel, POV Basketball News. Make sure to subscribe to that channel as well. And yeah, maybe you guys disagree and think that Rob Manfred's a better commissioner, but I personally think that I could do a better job than Rob Manfred's doing right now as the commissioner of Major League Baseball. So I want to start off with the Astros cheating scandal, and for one, my punishment, we're going to suspend players. Each player will be suspended for 80 games, and they will be suspended for half the season. That's exactly what happens if you use steroids or anything like that. You will be suspended for 80 games. That's what's happened in Major League Baseball for years. That's what will happen if you cheat as a team. Maybe if you're in the bullpen and you didn't know that the trash can bang was happening, you're still done for 80 games. Doesn't matter if you're on the Twins or you're now on the Braves. It doesn't matter. You are suspended for 80 games. For what your team did, A.J. Hinch is banned from Major League Baseball. He will never be a coach of Major League Baseball again. And their World Series title's done. The Dodgers will be given the 2017 World Series. And their ring is going to the trash. And the same trash can that they banged on. And there's no reason why they should get their 2017 World Series, get the extra money, and the extra money will go to the Los Angeles Dodgers, who got cheated out of the World Series 2 years in a row, and were possibly going to get cheated out of the 2017 World Series either way they went, with the Astros or the Yankees. Now we go on to the Red Sox cheating scandal, where it's a lot chiller than the Yankees or Astros, but it's still a bad cheating scandal. And for them, every player is going to get suspended 50 games because I don't feel like the players did a lot. And Alex Cora will be banned from Major League Baseball. He will never coach a game in Major League Baseball. Alex Cora, A.J. Hinch can go to the minor leagues or the KBO or the Japan Professional League and coach, manage. I don't care. But they will never be coaching in Major League Baseball. I don't care if they're a bench coach or a general manager. It does not matter. And they just won't be in Major League Baseball again. The Yankees cheating scandal wouldn't have helped out the Yankees. Definitely wouldn't have helped out the Yankees. As much as I hate the Yankees, I would have never helped out the Yankees. And now let's go ahead and start about the 2020 MLB season. And I would have never stopped the MLB. Obviously, cases were going up, and that's a problem. Fans would have not been at the rest of spring training, so there would have been no reason to stop autographs. And the rest of spring training would have been played without fans. The start of the regular season would have been played without fans. And I, as a commissioner, I would try to do phases to where we could get fans back into the stands for Major League Baseball games. The KBO's been rumored to do that and get the fans back into the stands. I don't see it happening, but possibly it could. So if I was not able to keep the season just going, I would have the owners give the players a 100% salary, whether they shorten season or not. And I don't care because if there's a 100% salary, there can't be much to say from the players. Now, yes, the owners can gripe, but they're billionaires, and they really need to just shut up and pay the players. So, I would not say the World Series trophy was just a medal like Rob Manfred did. And maybe you guys think it is a medal, but I think it's a lot more than that. Just because you've worked all year for that World Series and to get to the playoffs, and it's not just a trophy. So Rob Manfred should have never said that. Also, the owners would not be able to stop the 2020 MLB season and try their best not to play the 2020 MLB season. That would never be happening because the owners should never be able to stop a major sport to stop playing. And they're ruling Major League Baseball right now, and it really sucks. So, would not lie to fans about the 2020 season if I was not able to, and I was still having problems negotiating as if I was the commissioner, that I would have never lied to fans and say there will be a 2020 season, because fans have been without baseball for months now. They're looking for any way to get baseball. So we go on to the MLB draft, and obviously there was 5 rounds this year instead of 40 rounds, and I think the MLB needs to find a good medium, a happy medium, and I think the MLB draft will be 20 rounds. And if I'm the commissioner in 2021, the MLB draft would be 20 rounds. Now, I probably won't be the MLB commissioner, let's just face that. I think I'd be a very useful brain as the commissioner of Major League Baseball, but also someone that makes YouTube videos like now. I don't think they're going to be commissioner, but it's still fun to talk about. Okay. Anyways, the MLB Draft 2020 would have been pushed back due to them playing right then when the draft was happening, and it would have been pushed back till November because the free agency's happening then. But also, I think it would be good for baseball, and I think the draft would do very well. And that's just because if it's in November, then fans would be without baseball, and I think more people would watch. So rule changes. We're going on to rule changes. There's been a lot of different ones for the 2020 season, and I'm going to give mine. So the DHs is going to be in both leagues, universal DH. I always hate to see when the pitchers are up. When they're up at bat and you've got the bases loaded. Let's just say Ronald Acuna is on third base, Ozzie Albies is at second, and Freddie Freeman's at first. And then you have Mike Soroka up to bat. That's pretty much an automatic count. Now you've got the Jacob deGroms, Noah Syndergaard, and Madison Bumgarner that can hit a little bit, but they're still not that great of hitters. They are in the major leagues, and they are getting paid to pitch, and they need to focus on pitching. There's no reason why they need to be focusing on hitting. So, if the game ends in a tie, then there will be a runner on second at the start of the 10th inning like the minor leagues do. So, the minor leagues have done this since 2018, and I think this is a good thing for MLB to take from the minor leagues. I think this is the one rule for the 2020 season that they should try. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it does. So, the 40-man rosters in September, unlike the 28-man roster for 2020 in September, like they are doing now. And I think the 40-man rosters is good because by the time that the 40-man rosters are in place, the AAA, AA, Single A, Advanced, Single A is already done for the season, and they do need to play. And if they're not in the Arizona Fall League, then they're not playing right then. So I think if any chance to get people up in the major leagues, top prospects, whatever, get them up in the major leagues. So the no 3-batter minimum rule, I don't like this rule. I think it changes Major League Baseball, and that's just because there does not need to be a 3-batter minimum. Lefties like Jerry Blevins have came into the major leagues for 1 or 2 batters. Not to face 3 batters, for 1 or 2 batters. And that's pretty much what he's getting paid for. And now he's in the minor leagues because of this new rule, I would say. So now we go on to the pitch clock. I think a pitch clock definitely needs to be in one of the rule changes. And now we go on to another topic where I would do a better job of promoting the players and not the teams. Let's just say the Dodgers and Astros are playing great. I'm going to say we've got the former MVP here in 2019, Cody Bellinger, and we've got the 2017 AL MVP. Even though he probably got it because they were trash can bagging, but so were the Yankees cheats. So Aaron Judge didn't get cheated out of anything, and we've got the 2017 AL MVP Jose Altuve on the Astros. You've also got Alex Bregman. You've got multiple-time Cy Young winner Justin Verlander. And that's really a good way to promote the players. Obviously, I don't think you need to promote the teams. I think you need to do a better job of promoting the players. But I think you can also do both very well at the same time and find a happy medium. And the last one is one that I think a lot of Major League fans definitely harp about, and that is no blackout restrictions. Because if you're in a place that there's a lot of Major League teams around, say you've got a place where you've got 3 teams. Well, let's just say you live in California. You've got the Padres, you've got the Mariners, you've got the Giants, you've got the Rockies possibly, you've got you've got the Astros, you've got the Rangers, you've got the Angels. You can't even see Mike Trout play. You can't even see Anthony Rendon play. Top 20 players in baseball. You cannot see the best player in baseball play because of these stupid blackout restrictions. And blackout restrictions have got to stop. And if I was the commissioner of Major League Baseball, I would stop the blackout restrictions because, for one, you couldn't see possibly the best pitcher in baseball with Justin Verlander. You couldn't see a crappy Mariners team, which I don't think anybody would care about. You've also got, you couldn't see Matt Chapman play third base. You couldn't see Nolan Arenado, Trevor Story. Nolan Arenado, probably the best third baseman in baseball, a future National League MVP minus the Coors effect. And you just can't see some of those teams. You can't see the Dodgers, Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, Jock Peterson. In that outfield, you can't see Clayton Kershaw. You can't see Walker Buehler. And it's ridiculous. You can't see the Diamondbacks. You can't see Mad Bum anymore. And if you live on the West Coast in California or anything, you can't see those 10 teams most likely because they are kind of close to each other to where you're probably not going to be able to see them. And it really sucks because you can't see the best player in baseball in Mike Trout. People could argue that Justin Verlander is the best pitcher in baseball. And if so, you can't see the best pitcher in baseball. And you can't see one of the young stars or a couple of the young stars in the MLB, Joey Gallo, Walker Buehler, whoever. You just can't see those players because you live on the West Coast, and that's ridiculous. Blackout restrictions have got to stop. And if you live in a place where there are teams kind of close, and even if they're far away, you're probably going to get 8 teams blacked out. Maybe you don't get the Rockies or the Mariners, but you get the other 8 teams blacked out. And the Rockies are a fun team to watch. Yeah, they may be a bad team, and I may say they're a bad team, but they are still a fun team to watch, even though they don't have pitching. They still have Charlie Blackmon. They still have David Dahl. They still have Raimel Tapia. They still have Nolan Arenado. They still have Trevor Story. The list goes on, and you're not able to see those teams because of these stupid blackout restrictions. And I'm sorry if I dragged that out a little bit, but it's stupid why blackout restrictions are on MLB TV. And MLB TV doesn't have blackout restrictions, just had to get that one out there. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you like this kind of content, make sure to smash that like button. And subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a video. MLB, hire me as the commissioner. I think I'll do a great job for you. Maybe you disagree, but I think I would do a great job, better than Rob Manfred's doing right now. Hopefully I'll do a better job than Rob Manfred if I was MLB commissioner. I think I definitely would. Yeah, I think I could do a better job. That's just my opinion. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back with more videos.